to that camera. Right, well, hello everyone. My name is MG Boulter, and it's absolutely a real pleasure to be here at the Metaverse Music Festival, and also here at the Harrison in King's Cross, London. And I'm going to start with a song called Midnight Movies. These thoughts, they would bury you if you offered them out loud. Your love song is too old to sing, too late for broken words, your heart covered in stains. Oh Marie, you know it ain't so. Oh Marie, I think you can tell. I am terrified every time I open my mouth. There are so many boys on the street. The rain flushes them out into this neon to feel the warmth in the winter months, to find a heart they can write upon. Living with an ache, they see black and they see blood. Words and whispers as loud as a scream, the echoing void when you were young and valueless and cheap. And I still yearn, and I still need. Lions and lambs under a phantom sky. Love unruly, profuse like bracken on the hillside. Always hungry, always wild. Dark night in the cellar of your soul, drinking at the bar and drinking alone. I track your traces and I walk down your street. Midnight movies and these lies that I keep. Oh Marie, I'm down on my knees, I'm crawling through the dirt, and I am so sorry that I ever thought that I could please. Thanks very much, everyone. Thank you. So as I said, it is a pleasure to be here. This is my first time back in London for a good few months. And I'm from a place to the east, in the county of Essex, a place called Southend-on-Sea, which some of you may know from terrible, disasterly stories. And a few months ago I released a new album called Clifftown, which is themed around Southend. My experiences of growing up there, the good and the bad. And I'm now going to sing you the title song of that album. Kids grow up to a lawnmower drone. Their kids grow old and move away from home. By seafront palisades they're swapping smokes before they're gone. London stretches her fingers out All these planes fly away from the roof of my house. I watch their bellies ascend, all these options. We're dying to find out. Praise the Lord of Silver. He moves faster than I could ever hope to fly. Meanwhile in the city on Tower Hill, the taxi men, they park in single file. They are hungry for fares and they park bumper to tail light. They watch mini TVs with tired eyes, and city boys in their Sunday best, drunk on status, hiding behind mobile phones. Did they know beneath their feet lie the bones of boy kings killed by men long ago? It's in the hum of the heating, the frost in the museum waiting to thaw in the sun. Than I could ever hope to fly. The co-op plays an Elvis song. Sunday nights, it's the only shop open. Kids are working aimlessly the aisles like zombies, waiting for their lives to start. And the sliding doors, they chatter apart, as if they're speaking directly to my heart. Leave this town, you have your chance. But I slip through them and out into the dark. Thank you very much, thank you. So no self-respecting seaside town would be around without an aquarium. And Southend has a pretty decent aquarium. And I'm going to sing you a song inspired by that aquarium now. It's a story song from the album. It's called Nights at the Aquarium. I like monsters in movies, ones who try to kill the hero, but they fail. They never come back for the sequel. There's a girl, she cries on the train. She tries hard to hide her face, and I want to say, I'm not in awe, we're ordinary, so carry on anyway. I clean people's houses, I sort through their things. Days off I go to the aquarium just to walk amongst the fishes. And I see friends Friday nights and bachelor girls, they are not satisfied. I drink the devil's blood and apologize for not feeling myself. You see, I thought I'd be so much more, not older with debts I cannot afford. I told you I wasn't kind. When do you become satisfied? the three-shell restaurant. He does not know what he wants. I want him to love me, but when we're out, his eyes, they are always roaming away. Nights at the aquarium, oh how I long for them. Nights of aqua blue, dreams subterranean. Sea fishes look magnificent, so colorful and innocent. And I think I could be colorful and innocent too. Thanks very much, everyone. Thank you. Peace in the provinces. Police will slow down to look at your face. Lost in a summer night, mermaids under carnival lights. We came to see, but she was someone else's skin and bone. And we were just anecdotes in each other's lives to be. Pilot of suburbia, the fragrance of the garden disguises the perfume of the tune. There is peace in the provinces, and maybe that is perhaps enough for you. Lost in a summer night, we saw the fiery libertine. But wearing a different coat, we let him be. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I've done a few gigs since here in the UK. The lockdown has been relaxed, and a lot of people keep asking me, "Oh, you must have written loads of songs while in lockdown," and I haven't actually. It's not sitting in my bedroom watching Netflix for 2 years has not been that inspiring with regards to songwriting. But I have managed to write a couple, and I'm going to attempt one, if not two, tonight. And this is one of them. It's called Silver Birches. I pull on a lucky shirt, and like some old pioneer, I move with the comfort of the crowd. They're like silver birches, I'm gliding through them. And I move like a fish, unravel like a leopard on the stairs. I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel I'm getting there. And I always stay too long in some or other restaurant. I don't know when to leave or even to stand up. I just stir the black in my coffee cup and do cartwheels in my mind. People are so busy outside. Are you not scared of all the things you don't want to be? Luke, he used to play the bass in my band. He smoked a lot of cigarettes. He carried my amp. But those days are gone, rusted in the snow. On a blank white canvas, you paint somewhere new to belong. If I was an actor, I would play the sleeping man, bones heavy with slumber. I feel I could sleep forever. In bright lights I lie. In bright lights I lie. The news, I sleep sometimes. At night I go out walking when all the houses are quiet. The blush of the moon, is it there to find? You can only outrun yourself, for you are. My beard is soft, my belly is full. Don't you come too close, for like Medusa's eyes I can boast that I'll turn you to stone. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. I'll try another new one. I did this gig in Birmingham, and I tried this song and I forgot all the words. So now we're beaming out to millions, potentially millions of people in the world. I'm going to try it again. Wish me luck. It's called In the Jaws of Nothing. Yeah. Thanks. In the jaws of nothing, between darkness and waking, I stood in a garden and glossed over prayers with my tongue. Night animals nocturnal move beyond my blunt fingers. Shadows on the wall, how little time limbs like verbs, teeth like silver. Limbs like verbs, teeth like silver. And I have wandered, now I've found there is no other who stands here now. In the jaws of nothing, I am waiting. There are things people hide from each other. Such quiet nights, too cold for the crow. I bask in the dawn, silence falls. I am wise, I am broad, safe in these jaws. Limbs like verbs, teeth like silver. Limbs like verbs, teeth like silver. Thank you. Thank you. I survived. I did it right. Just. So let's go back to the new album, Clifftown. So, you know, we're in London. You know, when you live on the suburbs of London, you're familiar with that last train home. And Southenders call that last train home the Vomit Comet, and it's a marvelous thing to behold. The comet of vomit. It's funny. It's the most uninhibited human life you'll see on that last train home, usually due to large intakes of alcohol. And when I started playing music and I used to come to London to do shows, I'd always be running down Fenchurch Street in the City of London, desperate to get that last train home. So I'm going to sing you a song now that's an ode to those denizens of the Midnight City, that last train home, and it's called Night Worker. Night worker, doing your rounds. The lights of the office block burn as you drown. The thoughts of the morning in humble industry. The gait of your walk in this moonlight city.
Listen, audience, we're filming this live, so no noise, no going out, no going in. Sorry. I'm sorry to stop you.
That's all right, Simon.
Okay.
That's fair. Apologies.
That's all right, don't worry. Shall I go from that song again?
Just go from the start.
Okay.
Again. Apologies for stopping you.
No, it's fine. It's all right, guys. Yeah, we're just out here to have fun. So
Mind just running the intro to the song?
yeah, I'll do my TV presenter in 5, 4. Okay, let's go back to the new album now. It's called Clifftown, and if you live on the suburbs of a big city, you'll appreciate that last train home. And in Southend we call it the Vomit Comet, and it's an amazing place to see the most uninhibited human life, mainly due to large intakes of alcohol. And so I'm going to sing a song dedicated to those people of the Midnight City and that last train home. It's called Night Worker. Night worker, doing your rounds. The lights of the office block burn as you drown. The thoughts of the morning in humble industry. The gait of your walk in this moonlight city. Drunk girl, leaving too soon. The parties of tomorrow will never live up to you. Stilettos in your hand and your heart on your sleeve. Go home to the comfort of midnight and sleep. For the sky is like a blanket all over the street, and the river is like a ribbon rolling out to the sea, and the gargoyles they sit on the steeple and the spire. When it rains they cry bitter tears into the gutters. Captain, cold on the ground, salt in the air, and you're dry, dock bound. You kiss like an angel, but then who would put out? So they wander the promenade, singing aloud that the sky is like a blanket all over the street, and the river is like a ribbon rolling out to the sea, and nobody loves you, maybe nobody hears. When it rains it falls in to the gutters like tears. Neptune, high on your wall, you survey your kingdom with its squalor and all. With your great marble eyes and your sea creatures near, you love each like your child, and you hold them dear. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to play an old song for you now. This is a song called Night Water. Rack stone walls were not meant to hold secrets down night water. Enticed the feet of a Medway queen who was known to sing in the back bars. And she was found by an ex-Navy man with weathered hands. He held her and he said that her body was cold as a beggar's bowl in winter. Garden night, by bonfire light, she burns photographs of her lovers. A carnival queen with with ticker tape dreams and a life she barely remembers. And this is what we must look like to God, messed up, useless but love. Good luck sentiments scrawled in hotel pen, curling in the fire. And upon the creek an ill wind blows. Out there I see the night water, but in my dreams I go in waist deep, just like a Medway queen. So love what is, what not could be. Me, I wish my life to dust, but I still have my love and whatever God wants for me on this earth. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. So when you're doing lots of gigs, one of the nicest things is to be able to drive home at night and sleep in your own bed, which is not always possible when you're too far from home. But there was this one time I did a gig in Norwich, and I thought, fantastic, it's only 2 hours from my home, so a couple of hours and I'll be safe in bed. But the road gods had different plans for me this particular night, and I was stuck in a traffic jam outside Norwich city centre in the middle of the night. Such is the rock and roll lifestyle that I lead. But I usually get really annoyed in traffic jams. But on this particular occasion, I wound the window down. It was in the summer, and I just looked across the fields, and it was just nice to be on my own. And I suddenly thought, well, actually driving at night is sometimes quite a nice thing. So I wrote this song, and it's called Night Driving. I am here, I am waiting behind a row of Norfolk line. The ghosts of dead cavaliers whisper from the hedgerows on the breeze across the wheat fields in the night. Turn back, the land is lost in time. Love is wasted and unkind. Voices raised in melody. I am here, I am thinking. Cassiopeia bright in the sky. I like night driving, I like the peace, and I like the quiet. Miles lost under wheels of time, miles lost in the night, miles lost. truck driving men must know what I'm thinking as I follow their tail lights home. We walked out on the feast of Stephen. We were out and up and away. Midnight black, black scarab black, bitter hearts in flight on the wing. We prayed hard like children, we were scarred from the bolts of the jetty that had scratched our arms. And now snowbanks sang in the wildness. Did anyone really notice we were gone? Fern and hazel, fennel, heron flew from gables. By the trees we lay amongst the birches' broom. Cadavers in the dawn, we were too cold to kiss. The icy pour of winter had seized our arms. Returning the way we came, every word you say I hang, sweet offering blossom in the hand. Two dull blades we were turning away, the walker walks forever and a day. Thank you. So many years ago, this is another night driving story. I was driving through a town centre. I can't remember where it was, but really late at night, coming home from a gig, and I passed a Costa Coffee delivery driver, and he was in the empty Costa Coffee shop, and he was loading up all the powdered milk and the coffee cups and the coffee beans, and it looked just like an Edward Hopper painting. You know, there's just no one around but me driving through and this guy. And I'm a romantic at heart, and I thought that would be a fantastic job, wouldn't it? You could drive around late at night, just listen to the radio on your own time, just, you know, stacking up empty shots. And then I did a gig about a year afterwards, and there was actually a Costa Coffee delivery driver at the gig, and he informed me it wasn't as romantic as I thought it was. But I'd already written the song by that point, so there was not much to do. So I'll sing you that song, and it's called In Sight of the Cellar. Yeah, Nero's. I should get a sponsorship. I was born inside of the cellars. I was born in the dark. I was born to raise hell. I was born to start something like a fire in the souls of men. But I misfired somehow, and I ended up here again, in the dark, waiting in line. God damn this life for all the traveling across the great distances. We are everyone is sleeping ordinary. I'm a man with deliveries to shops dark and empty. I watch their TV screens from bay windows. Oh, it means nothing to me. All those pictures with no sound. But if we sing, I mean if really mean it, won't we be free again? Dying hotel, Sunday morning open house sale, stacks of magazines, unwanted things. I think of my grandmother alone. Why kill yourself with words? Why put that blade to your throat? Flowers growing through the great look beautiful. Despite the rain, they need to grow. Thunderclouds may just be smoke after all. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I went through a period a few years back. I don't know if any of you guys get this, but as I'm falling asleep, I see faces of people that I've met, and I forget who they are. And you know, in that sort of strange place between sleep and being awake, these faces used to come to me, and I was like, who is this person? And I haven't had it for a long time, but back then it inspired this song, which was about a girl that used to hang around with my band when we were younger. And it's, you know, she just was there one moment and then she was gone. Not in a bad way, she just went and did something more interesting, I'm sure, but it does make you think all those all those acquaintances that you have.
I need more.
And yeah, so this is called Lolita. Lolita used to follow us around, from show to show, from town to town. She would dance in the strobe lights, buy drinks for the road. She was an afterthought, not altogether present girl. She worked as a cleaner, came from Colombia, here on a visa for maybe a year or more. We never talked about much, like a family back in Bogota. Our youth was simple, man. We were living hard. So come back to me. Come back to me. Down my road a few years ago, there lived this guy who worked at the ice cream depot. I saw him once or twice, just to say hello to. He died on holiday, stabbed to death by two boys in Honduras, no less. I'm stumbling around, forgetting things, oh, Lolita, she just disappeared. I cannot remember when I saw her last, but I have these memories and an old photograph of us on granite steps in the London heat. A club date one weekend out on Cannon Street. Just a moment it takes for us to go, names and faces together in the unknown. So come back, come back, come back to me. Come back, come back, I'm not ready to leave. This is the last song I may ever sing. I feel so old, I fear it might not be finished, so I don't rest my soul anymore. I haunt the streets like a phantom at night, searching shop fronts for something I cannot find. Fate, she don't rest my soul anymore. Fate, she don't rest my soul anymore. Cold Messiah, he calls my name, but across the void all those voices sound the same. I walk the town in the changing light, ghost notes play, I'm dying on the vine. Humanity rolls down the alley at dawn. No one knows where it came from, no one knows where it's going. So we all just march on. Someone said there are things that you lose. I'm not sure, but I hope to God it isn't true, 'cause we'd all just be dying on the vine. Yes, we'd all just be dying on the vine. Oh, yes, we'd all be dying on the vine. Bless our fathers who cannot be blamed. Their fight was great, let them lay in their graves. I cannot remember where I have been. Who am I? What have I said? Thank you. Thanks. I'm going to play two more sings for you. I think you should give a round of applause to Jake, Simon and Steve, who are working on the cameras and the sound. Thanks, guys. So yeah, I'm going to sing you a song called Love Trees. Love, she comes and lays me down in the ivy. I cannot close my eyes or ears to the wings beating above. So to be two love trees, seeds apart, about to leave, we grow together, reaching out for the sun. And freedom is a place for us, bearing fruit, we're growing love, and no storm or havoc will kill what we've got. Oh, dream, dream, cotton buds flee. In a meadow we will safely be amongst the birch and the bumblebees, hidden from view. So to be an acorn you see, that grows in your heart, that becomes an oak where you rest a while in the shade of the leaves. I'm going to sing you one more song. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. My name's been MG Boulter, and the last song I'm going to sing you is called Sean or Patrick. And I was once accosted by a drunk Irishman on a train station platform in Essex. He mistook me for Jim Morrison of The Doors in his beardy long hair face. And I was there for about 10 minutes. He proceeded to tell me his life story, and he catalogued all the famous dead musicians in heaven and all the supergroups they'd formed. And then he told me he had lots of money in a bank account, but he'd lost his passport. But he said, the last thing he said to me was that he was born the same day that Ernest Hemingway had committed suicide, and that his mother always thought he was the reincarnation of Ernest Hemingway. And then he looked down into his can of Super Tenant and said, "But I'm not, I'm just a drunk." And I thought it was equally sad and equally amazing that this man was trapped in this place with so much knowing. And when I asked him what his name was, he said, "Oh, it's Sean or Patrick. I can't remember. You can call me whatever you want." So this one's for Sean or Patrick. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. I really appreciate it. Take care. He didn't say anything at first. He wore an old t-shirt that said, "If you don't like the look of me, well, have yourself another beer. Call it fate or call it quits. He was lost on the branch line, out here in the sticks, far from the Harrow Road, where he asked young girls for pennies. Sean or Patrick, it's up to you. Why people drink themselves to death, well, I do what I do. Then he lost his thread and rambled on about County Monaghan and his mother. Well, you can drag me through the gates of hell, but I will not surrender. I will not call for help, for I am a man who knows where he's bound. I lost everything that I plundered. Bessie Smith and Billie Holiday singing back up for the boys. Then he quips he was born the day Hemingway blew his brains out upon the wall. What a mess, what a trauma, have that weight on your shoulders, and I knew it well. And I turned to leave and I wished him luck, told him to get home safely. So I may see the sky. Crushed cans, a broken man, his lost poetic line. Bury my bones so I may see the sky. There are ways within, ways without, to save your life. Bury my bones so I may see the sky. Thanks very much, everyone. Thank you.